Hey, Ron Jones here. So, I was working graveyard on a beat in East Oakland as a young police officer when the dispatcher sent me to the call of a young teen shot in the chest. Now, not to be too graphic here, I just figured out that he was either possibly drowning in his own blood from the gunshot wound to his chest, or maybe he was gone already. But when I got there and hopped out of that police cruiser, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, what the? That teenage boy, around 15 years old, was sitting on the curb on the sidewalk waiting for the ambulance to show up with a bunch of other young teenagers around him. And then he says, "Officer, I've been shot in the chest." But to be honest, I didn't see any massive injuries, a lot of blood. And then I said, "Where?" He opens up his shirt and then he shows me this small bullet. A bullet sticking out of the center of his breastbone. He had been shot, but it looked like a small caliber round, like a .380 or something like that. And then I asked him, well, how do you feel, young man? And he says, "Well, I'm scared, but I feel fine." I told him, I said, "Dude, you are lucky to be alive, because if that bullet had gone to an inch to the left, to the right, you probably would be dead." Well, the ambulance finally showed up and our investigation continued. Not quite sure what he was doing out there in the middle of the night with a bunch of other kids standing on the corner. Hopefully, that young teenager made better friend choices, finished school, possibly has a family, kids of his own. That was about 30 years ago. But just like he was given a second chance, we are given a second chance every single day. And maybe it's not from a gunshot wound to the chest with a bullet sticking out of our breastbone, but every day we should take the time to stop and appreciate the fact that we are alive and able to experience everything the day has to offer. As you know, life is just so fragile and precious, and every day it's given to us as a gift because we never know what tomorrow may bring. So it's important to make the most of the day, whether it means spending more quality time with family and friends, with our loved ones, pursuing our passions and goals, or just simply taking a moment to appreciate the little things in life. Because it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and work and family and this and that and the other, and just forget to stop and appreciate the moment. So let's just take a deep breath, like that young teenager was able to do right after he got shot in the chest, and just be grateful to make the most of today. What really put it into perspective for me was when my wife lost both of her parents last year. That was really tough for the entire family. It was really heavy. So seeing how short life really is, I am determined to touch as many people as I can in a positive way, and so can you. Because you were made for greatness. Live your best life. Have a great rest of your week.